Hi, I'm Sarah Haven, and I made this. My dad's an artist, so I grew up around a lot of art. He was always taking me to galleries and museums. I took classes at the Columbus Museum of Art, so art was always a part of my life. It wasn't until college that I found my medium. I was about a year and a half into my major of theater stage management, and I needed an elective class. I took clay, and that was it. I fell hard for clay. I really loved it. It was the 3D aspect of clay, I think, that I fell for so much, because if you give me a piece of paper and ask me to draw on it, I will struggle. But if I can take that same piece of paper and fold it into a box and draw on it, that I can do. And that is what the clay tapped into my brain for me. And a 3D artist was born, so to speak. And that class was about 20 years ago, and I've been playing with clay ever since. So this is what I'm making today, and it is a pinch pot, which is just as it sounds. You pinch the clay to form the piece. It is technically simple, as are many techniques in clay, which is what I like about it. The slab and the coil and the pinch pot are easy to do, but it's working with them every day and getting to know clay and what it can and cannot do, and the right time to do what that makes it a challenge, and that's what I like about it. So with this piece, I start with a slab of clay, which is relatively thick, and I make impressions for how many sections I want the piece to have, and I pinch away until I feel the form is finished. I then use underglaze and wax resist to color and pattern the piece. It's fired. I apply a coat of clear glaze, and it's fired one more time, and then it is complete. And it's ready to go home with someone, for them to use however they see fit, and it becomes a part of their lives, even in the tiniest way, and that's what I love about it. That's what I get to do. I get to give people the small pleasure of owning and using a handmade piece. I came to Ellensburg in 2003 to pursue a graduate degree in ceramics. So naturally in that time, Gallery 1 was on my radar, going to First Friday openings and things like that. After I graduated and spent a few years teaching at the university, I needed a studio, and luckily for me, Gallery 1 had one available. So I became a resident artist at Gallery 1, and I got to know the artists and the staff, and flash forward to all these many years later in my position as the retail manager, and because of that, I'm a part of so many different communities. There's the staff, which is much more than staff, as any of us would agree. We're a family, to say the very least. There are all the artists I get to know around the Northwest that I get to meet and visit their studios and get to know them and their work. There's the board and all of the people that come in and out of Gallery 1 every day for so many different reasons, for all the many different things that we provide. And that is my community. Those are the people that I see when I go to the farmer's market, or when I hiked the Manassas Ridge the other day and I ran into 3 different people and families that I know. So it's not just those people I see at work. It is my Ellensburg community, and it works for me. It's part of why clay is so communal. That's part of why clay worked for me as well. It's a communal medium. You're always loading the kiln together and sharing clay and glaze recipes, and so it's definitely a part of me to get to know people, and as an adult, it is where I have come to find my home and be comfortable. As an artist, Gallery 1 has meant a lot of different things to me. When I first came here as an artist, seeing the support that Gallery 1 had and all the different shows they were putting on and the people that would come out for First Fridays, so just not what they did, but how the community supported them, I think is an important thing for an artist to see, that there is a place for your work and an appreciation for that. So that was a really good first step. And then once I became a resident artist, and it's just another level of continued support, of part of Gallery 1's mission, supporting these local artists who need a space to work, because it's not always easy to find that, and not everyone has a basement they can toil away in. And then once I became a part of the staff and a part of one of the faces of Gallery 1, that was a really positive experience. because I get to interact with all the people that come in and out of Gallery 1 on a daily basis for so many different reasons, and I get to know them and their families. And so it's not just for me being an artist where I find a lot of support, but also just being a community member.